Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Graceful Growth Motivation, the place where we discuss the mysteries of life and faith. Today's discussion is like a gentle reminder echoing through the ages, a reminder that each step we take, every twist and turn in our journey is not a random occurrence, but a part of a plan intricately woven by the Creator. So, if you have ever found yourself questioning the path you are on or facing uncertainties, you are in the right place. Today, we seek the incredible concept that God has pre-arranged plan for our lives. And the key to navigating this journey is trust. So, my friends, open your hearts and let's begin on this journey together. For we are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do. Ephesians chapter 2, verse 10. In our lives, there are parts we really want to grow and do well, but sometimes things get really tough. It feels like moving forward is just impossible. Like you start saving up money to buy a house and then suddenly your car breaks down or something in your home stops working and all the money you saved up has to be used to fix these things. Or maybe you wanted to get closer to God. So you start spending more time with Him and going to church. But then someone at church says something that hurts your feeling and it makes you not want to go back. I want to assure you that in all those hard times, we must keep our faith in the Lord, because our God, the creator of the universe, can open doors supernaturally. He can cause your finances go further. He can cause things to happen that you have never dreamed possible. Be determined and say, I am not going to focus on the problems. I am focused on the fact that my God has pre-arranged plan and He knows where He is taking me. When we believe that God has pre-arranged plan for our lives, life starts transforming from a series of random events into a purposeful journey crafted with intention. Every challenge we face takes on new meanings. Obstacles become stepping stones, strategically placed to guide us along the path laid out by a higher power. When we think that God has a plan for our lives, everything starts to make more sense. Life isn't just a random series of events. It's a journey with a purpose. Facing challenges becomes different when we believe in God's plan. It's like each problem is there to help us move forward, placed in our way for a reason. Trust becomes super important when we think about God's plan for us. We can go through all the ups and downs, knowing that every step is a part of bigger picture. Believing in God's plan brings comfort. Every person we meet, every opportunity we get, and every experience we have is like a piece of big, intricate puzzle. It is also said in Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 11, For I know the plans I have for you, plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope. You know, when Paul said in Ephesians chapter 2 verse 10 that we are created to do good stuff already planned by God, and when David in Psalm 139 talked about how every single day of our lives way before we were ever born, it's like they were saying, hey, God's got it all figured out for us. So when you start believing that the big boss of the universe has already planned everything for you, it changes how you see things. You are not crossing your fingers, hoping things work out, or worrying about meeting the right folks, or finding your purpose. You can trust that God's taken care of it all. All you have got to do is keep God at the top of your list. Give Him the respect He deserves. And that's when you step into the awesome life He has laid out for you. It doesn't mean life will be walk in the park. No, there will still be tough times. But God's already set up a plan for you to bounce back from setbacks, find answers to the problems, get forgiven for mistakes, and start a new life after losses. You don't have to stress trying to force things to happen. God's got your back, and He's already sorted out solutions for your challenges. So relax, take a breath, and trust that everything is unfolding just as God planned it. Those talents and skills you have got, get ready, because you are about to find out how awesome they are. You are on the verge of some unexpected blessings, some cool opportunities, things you never ever saw coming. It's like the puzzle pieces of your life are clicking together, just the way the big boss planned it. Esther was a Jewish orphan who lived in Persia and was raised by her cousin Mordecai. Through a series of events, Esther became a queen of Persia, unaware that God had placed her in this position for a crucial purpose. At that time, an evil man named Haman plotted to destroy all Jews in the kingdom. Mordecai urged Esther to oppose the king and intercede for her people, risking her life by entering the king's presence without being summoned. Esther hesitated, fearing the consequences, but Mordecai reminded her that perhaps she became queen precisely for this moment. Esther bravely opposed the king and revealed Haman's plot, eventually saving her people from destruction. Through her courage and position as queen, Esther played a vital role in the deliverance of Jewish people. This story illustrates how Esther's seemingly coincidental rise to become queen was part of God's plan to position her strategically to save her people. It shows that even when things seem uncertain or unplanned, God orchestrates events in our lives for a greater purpose that we may not always immediately understand. Realizing that God has a master plan for our lives gives us this deep sense of peace. It doesn't mean life will be all easy. There will be tough times. But it's like having this assurance that every time we fall, there is a way back up. When problems pop up, there is always a solution. And even when we lose some time, there is a fresh start waiting. As we go along this journey, we are not alone. God's wisdom is guiding our steps, helping us uncover our true potential and stumble upon unexpected blessings. It's like walking through life with a map written by the best travel guide ever. Every turn has a purpose. Every stop has a hidden treasure waiting to be found.